Bitcoin pullback, why crypto sentiment is crashing. I'll talk you through Coinbase and Microstrategy and how it's affecting those stocks, the pullback today on the price of Bitcoin. So the main concern here is that Japan could raise interest rates, sparking fears that investors who borrowed Japanese yen to buy assets like US stocks and Bitcoin might then rush to reverse those trades. Yeah, because if Japan did raise the interest rates, then it would cost a lot more to hold them stocks, etc., and people would liquidate or sell out of them beforehand just to minimize their losses. So the last time such an unwind happened was in August of 2024. Bitcoin plunged from 66,000 to around 54,000 in just a few days, an 18% drop. And that's not unusual for Bitcoin now. It does happen every so often. Now that history is repeating itself, that's the question. Is it or is it not? It's wise to prepare for more volatility, highlighting how the sharp drop last year was followed by a recovery and new highs. And it made highs a few months ago of 126,000 per coin, and it's dropped quite a bit now. As you can see, it is at 85,193. The token is now down more than 30% from its October all-time highs, as I said, of 126,000, of which it was. Now, also, over the past 30 days, trading platform Coinbase is down roughly 20%, stablecoin user Circle is down 38%, and Robinhood is down 16%. And Bitcoin juggernaut Microstrategy, MSTR, has declined roughly 40% over the past month. And I'll just go into the past month there. And there is Microstrategy. Yeah, 40% over the past month. You can see it there on the chart. And the past 5 days down 9.77%. Past 6 months, down 56%, and down year to date a whopping 55%. So concerns that lower token prices could prompt Strategy to sell some of its Bitcoin to cover dividend and interest payment on debt was weighing in on the stock. Yeah, if that could happen now, if Bitcoin still continues to fall further. So there is Michael Saylor now. Strategy added 130 tokens to its Bitcoin holdings last week, bringing its total up to 650,000. So in simple terms, the company would be unable to fully cover its 8.2 billion of convertible debt outstanding if Bitcoin's price were to fall to 12,700 and stay there. So a lot of things would have to happen now for Bitcoin to fall that low, but MicroStrategy is heavily dependent on Bitcoin's price. That would require a decline of 86% from the current levels, while drawdowns of 80% have occurred multiple times during Bitcoin's 17-year history. That's should ring alarm bells that they've happened multiple times, 80% of a drawdown. We believe multiple macro shocks would have to happen simultaneously to drive such a reversal at this point, especially as speculative retail investors have been replaced by institutional entities as the marginal buyers of the cryptocurrency, he added. So Strategy stock fell to a 52-week low on Monday as the largest public holder of Bitcoin. Yeah, MicroStrategy is the largest holder of Bitcoin. Said that yearly net income could range from a loss of 5.5 billion to a profit of 6.3 billion. So fair play to Ines, she really wrote this article well, and it gives you a very good picture of how Bitcoin is at the moment. The stocks like Coinbase and MicroStrategy that it's affecting. So when Bitcoin's price drop, they usually follow as well because they're heavily dependent on it. And Michael Saylor is the CEO of MicroStrategy, and it's, as I said, it's heavily dependent on Bitcoin's price. So I hope you found this analysis interesting. Just a small channel here trying to grow in this massive internet space. So thanks for watching. Take care.